Hello, son. I hear you have depression, and I would like to be one of the first to congratulate you. You're getting older, and this is a step in becoming an adult. Being depressed. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but it's kind of the way it is. It's growing up, and adulthood is depressing sometimes. It sucks, and it unfortunately is just a part of life. But there's things you can do to deal with it to make things better for you, man. Because you're gonna, like I said, you're gonna be dealing with this probably for the rest of your life to varying degrees. You're gonna have times where you're not gonna be depressed. You'll feel pretty good for a while, and then you're gonna get hit with a wave of depression. And fortunately, there's some cool stuff that I've found along the way that's helped me deal with it, and I'd like to share that with you if you'd like to listen. So the first thing I'd like to talk about is a word of caution, a warning. You want to watch out for addictions, because you're going to find things that'll help you temporarily, but it'll trap you into a place where you don't want to be. You know what I mean by that? You'll feel better like eating. Don't get carried away with eating. A lot of people, they just eat too damn much and they get fat, and being overweight makes them unhappy and they can't do the things that they want to do. I've suffered with that, so that's why I'm sharing. Certainly not trying to be disrespectful. So just, watch your calorie intake. You want to be a foodie? That's great. Learn how to cook. Be super healthy. Don't eat a whole pizza or, drink a case of beer or whatever. Alcohol can be a lot of fun. I've certainly overindulged. I'll admit that. But that's a trap too. That's something that starts to cure your depression, you think, because you feel good, but you overindulge, and after a few years you're an alcoholic, and then that's the source of your depression. It kind of works its way around like that. I think pot's the same way. You do some marijuana, it feels good, but then you have people that have to do it all day long, and it inhibits their life. Like once a day, that's fine. That'll make you feel good and get you where you want to be. But if you don't want to be that person that gets up in the morning, they got to smoke, or they got to smoke throughout the entire day, you can't. It's hard to function like that, and it's not going to make you happy in the long run. So just watch out for that. Okay, so let's get serious. First thing you want to do is find a fun addiction, something you really love. Oh wait, don't do that. Okay, first pro tip. I call it fake it till you make it. And, okay, what does that mean? If you're anything like me, you're an introvert. And all that means is you recharge your batteries different than most people. Most people go to a party and talk to a bunch of friends and family, and they feel great, and they get recharged. They feel great. But if you're an introvert, you need the opposite. You need your time away from the people, away from the friends and the family. And that's just how you best recharge your batteries. Most people are going to tell you you're wrong, or what's wrong with you. You need to talk more and be more assertive, but nobody ever tells them to not talk so much and to calm down. So knowing how to recharge yourself and getting away and having that quiet time to yourself can really be very beneficial. Now, you're going to have other days where you just don't want to get out of bed, and it's because you're frickin' depressed, and you'll know the difference. So I call it fake it till you make it. You go through the motions, you take a shower, shave, brush your teeth, get dressed, put on some nice clothes, and maybe go out. make your mind up after you get ready. But you look good and you'll feel better. Give it a shot. Another thing you can do is exercise. You kind of trick your body into delivering more serotonin and adrenaline, and you fake it so you feel better. It works. I don't like it because it takes effort and energy, but it works. You'll feel better. Just find something you like to do and exercise and sweat, and you probably won't want to start it, but you'll feel better after you do it for a while. Another thing you can do that helps me a lot is to just get out in nature. I don't know what it is, man, but the fresh air, the sounds, and just the experience of returning to your roots. You know, for thousands of years, man has lived and been one with nature, and it's weird for our society to not be associated with that as much. So when you can break away from the societal norms and check out nature, you'll feel better. I guarantee you. Push yourself. You're not going to want to at first, but maybe go out with your mom if you've been dogging that, or get out in it, man. You'll feel better. The air, there's something about it. It's kind of magical, and you will feel better. It's hard to be depressed when you're in nature. I will say that. Okay, this next one, the next two are going to be mental. So the first one is to just realize that everything in life is temporary. So if something is good and great, you need to appreciate it and enjoy it. Because whatever it is, it ain't going to last forever. Also, if you're going through hardships, that's temporary, man. With some exceptions, but usually your hardships are temporary. All of mine I've been able to work through, well, most of them. But especially when you're young and still in school, your situation's temporary, man. Just keep telling yourself that. The a-holes you have to deal with, they're all temporary, and in a few short years, you're not going to see them anymore. You might see them on Facebook, but that's it. And you'll be in control of your own life a lot more. So realize that and appreciate the good, and don't worry about the bad so much, because it's not going to be like that forever. Trust me. Okay, if you've made it this far, then welcome to my final tip of dealing with depression today. And that is to have something to look forward to. Something you can keep in the back of your head when you're having a hard day. That's going to happen in the reasonably close future that you get to do, that you think is exciting. Could be anything. Could be a road trip. Hopefully it's not drugs. You know, a hiking trip, whatever that is. Going to the skate park. I'll let you to find out. But have something that you can concentrate on when you're having a hard time. Just think about that. And it might just get you in a little clear headspace for a while. And you might have to take time out of your day to think about that, what that might be. It does require planning and a little bit of effort. It doesn't just happen. Those are just some things that I've learned. Not a bad trail, eh? Well, son, thanks for taking some time out today to listen to your old man. Now remember, keep in mind you're just going through teenage depression, which is a big deal. I'm not putting that down in the least, but you're still going to have to go through an existential crisis in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, and your 50s and 60s. It's just the way it is. It's okay to be depressed. You just need to learn how to deal with it, because life can be happy. It just takes work sometimes. So let's get to work. I love you very much and hope to see you very soon. Talk to you later. Bye.